Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Air Force versus Utah State college basketball matchup on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Of course, if you like our free picks we do every day at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks. Use that discount code PICK to get 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. If that's you, go ahead and text that number that you see on the screen. These are not available on the website. You got to text. But let's get to this one. Mountain West college basketball action. Early start time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Air Force taking on Utah State. Utah State 12-1 on the season. 2-1 straight up on the road, but they have not covered the spread on the road this season. Of course, this team, one of the best offenses in all of college basketball, up against an Air Force team that's generally very, very tough at home. But this year, 4-3 straight up at home, 2-5 against the number, but 7-5 straight up overall for the Falcons. When we look at Utah State, it has been pretty much just marching through the competition. Did not cover the spread, though, in their last few outings. And that's because this is a team that lays a lot of points in general because their offense is so good. When we saw them against East Tennessee State last time, 17.5-point favorites. They won by 15 in that game. So certainly, nothing to cry about there. And we've seen them cover big spreads like against San Diego when they covered the 16.5. They covered 6.5 against a good UC Irvine team. But it was really that game against San Francisco recently that showed that, they could slow it down and still win the games as well. They were 3.5-point favorites over the Dons, did not cover in that game, but won the game outright in a 54-53 game, which, is a pretty low-scoring game considering the output that we generally see from Utah State. When we look at Air Force, 3 consecutive losses coming into this one against Eastern Washington, UT Arlington, and Northern Colorado. Really not a world beater in the bunch of those. So I don't know. It's going to be probably a pretty rough season this year in Colorado Springs. When we look at this Utah State offense, still shooting 49.7% from the floor. From beyond the arc, though, just 32%, really nothing special. But the Air Force defense really poor at guarding the perimeter as teams shoot 34% from beyond the arc against them. Air Force pretty decent on the boards. Utah State not as good on the boards. And generally at home, that is going to help you. But the thing is, Air Force shoots the ball so poorly. And really, from beyond the perimeter, they're decent but not great, shooting 36%. While Utah State is just absolutely suffocating from beyond the arc. This is a pretty big number to be laying on the road in a conference game. But like I said, Air Force just hasn't been that dominant force at home this season. I'm going to take Utah State and lay the points on the road, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. They're 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.